Elementary Taijijian, 32 movements Taijijian. Section 4, movement number 31 and 32. Movement number 31, rotating horizontal wipe. 1. Lift the right foot and land forward with the toes turning outwards, as outward swinging step. Both feet form a figure of the Chinese character 8. At the same time, the upper body turns back slightly, the right palm flipped downwards, the sword positions horizontally in front of the chest. Look towards the tip of the sword. 2. The center of gravity of the body shift to the right leg, the upper body continues to turn to the right, the left foot immediately step horizontally in front of the right foot, as in a locking step, the two toes pointing at each other obliquely, in a figure of the reverse Chinese character 8. Then using the sole of the left foot as the axis to turn the body back to the right foot, following the body rotation, takes a step back towards the rear of the side of the center line. The left foot slightly retract, with the toes touching the ground and form a left empty stance. At the same time, the sword, following the body rotation, wipe horizontally from the left to the right. The force exerts on the outer side of the blade. Then while forming the left empty stance, both hands separate to the left and the right respectively at the same time, and positioned beside the hips, with the palms facing downwards. The body of the sword positions diagonally on the right side of the body, the tip of the sword positions in front of the body, and the body returns to facing the direction as the starting position. Look forward. Keynotes. The moving of the steps and turning of the body should be stable and natural. Do not bow the head and bend the back, and maintain a uniform speed. From the T stance draw back to turning horizontal wipe, the body completing the full turn at about 360 degrees, and the body still returns to the direction of the starting position. Teaching cues. Let the trainees practice the steps of the lower limbs with bare hands to clarify the direction. When performing the wiping sword, remind the trainees to pay attention to maintain the sword body level. The rotation of the waist and the movements of the outward swinging step and inward locking step should be well coordinated. Movement number 32, bow stance forward thrust. The left foot takes half a step forward, forming a left bow stance. At the same time, thrust forward with the sword blade being vertical, at the chest level, and the force exerts through the tip of the sword finger positions at the right wrist. Look forward. Keynotes. The forming of the bow stance and the thrust movement should be in one move. Teaching cues. Let the trainees understand that when the left foot takes a half step forward, the center of gravity remains on the right leg. When forming the bow stance, the horizontal distance between the 2 feet should not be in a straight line.